Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series Marvel Typhoid Mary, and she is from the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure wave. And as you can see, she looks fantastic in this amazing packaging because the Monster Venom wave packaging, in my opinion, is the best looking Marvel Legends packaging to date. And I'm going to stand by it until they top it because it looks amazing. I love the Typhoid Mary font, and you got the symbiote all bubbling up over here and throughout, and you get the really nice artwork on the side. Like, it actually has color to it. It looks great. I wish they did this more because I think that makes the artwork pop and gives a little bit more credit to the artists themselves instead of some of them just looking like just trash. On the back, you have her posed up with a little smirk and just like, it's an okay pose. We do have some read up information right here. Everybody from the wave, and I'm basically done. The last one I have to do is Venom, and then we get to do this beautiful, amazing looking Build-A-Figure. So let's go ahead and get Typhoid Mary out and see which personality we get first. Here we got Mary out of the package, and she looks awesome. She does come with the big leg and foot of Monster Venom, and she comes with an accessory that is sort of two accessories in a sense. And we get a sword that we've seen before, and we've seen this with Psylocke. We get the flaming katana, and this one I think is just, it looks so much better than just being one solid piece of plastic. Flame looks great. The sword looks great. Hilt painted brown, flame slides off. And one thing I realized, and this is something that I realized I sort of messed up on with the Psylocke, is I thought it was the same sword we got with Deadpool because it was a katana and they just wrapped flames around it, but it's totally not, because this thing is so skinny and scrawny, it's not going to be holding any flame. This one definitely is going to. So I had to just sort of clarify, because I know when I first reviewed this with Psylocke, and since I think it really couldn't tell, mainly because I didn't have another sword out and it was all pink, so I just was like, yeah, it's the same katana we've had. But again, you know, it's a company, they're going to reuse parts and pieces, and so I don't mind that we got this with Psylocke and that we're getting it with her, because, you know, cool, more effects and different colors and more swords. You can never have too many swords. Let's look at this beautiful figure, and this figure is gorgeous all around. I love the face. I love the paint on the face. I love the makeup. It's everything about it is fantastic. It's such a clean paint job on the face, and she has that separate little piece of plastic choker underneath, and it's gorgeous. I love these female head sculpts that we're getting, and then the detail and love that we get with the paint apps on them, because they could just go really sloppy and their eyes could be looking all different ways. But, you know, this one definitely is nice and clean, and that's something you want to look out for too. Make sure when you're buying figures that the paint apps are as good as you can see through the package. And her hair is just done in brown, nothing crazy. It's just sculpted really, really well. And her whole jacket, I love the little armored up shoulder pads and everything. It does restrict a little bit, not much though, but her arms can go up that high. You know, she gets the full back and forth, but she can't go all the way around due to the shoulder pads. Single jointed elbow, and then you can swivel at the elbow. And this all sculpted just looks really nice. Rotate at the wrist, bend at the wrist. Head can look down that far, can look back, not so much because the hair hits it, but she can do the whole weird, like, looks like a Pez dispenser. But I do, elbows, like joints on her are actually pretty tight. Get the one fisted hand. I wish we would have got like two fisted and two gripping hands. Therefore, you're not forced to, you know, you can only have the sword in this hand. Then we get the nice little, is it corset, I guess. And she has the sort of torso articulation, but it doesn't really want to do much. You can lean back a little bit, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy with it. Just overall aesthetics looks good. and she's not showing off like crazy cleavage or anything like that. She's a sexy looking figure without it being super slutty. She got the belly button, a little excess paint underneath there. Painted belt buckle and belt that just looks so good. If they would have done the little studs, it would have been pushing it a little bit further, but I'm just happy we got a painted belt buckle, and the painted belt continues all the way around. She's got a little bit of white paint or something on her butt. And then we get the solid, just plain black leg. It goes down to a little boot cuff that's a separate piece. And as you can see, thigh cut, double jointed knee. Then you get the ankle bend and pivot. And she can't do the splits very well. That's as far as her legs go out. And I'm sort of disappointed in that, due to the fact that I would like her to do the Van Damme and be able to, because she's supposed to be, like assassin-y, like a ninja. And I realized when I got her in hand that her leg is casted in this color plastic. So the flesh that you see, it's just painted on over the top of this line work. And it looks good. It works. It definitely does. Especially when you're like bending the knees and stuff like that. Nothing looks too crazy. The only thing I just really wish is this whole leg would have been like, I wish the whole fishnet was sculpted in. But the fishnet lines are very, very clean. Very, very clean. I don't have any issues. I guess there's one little spot right there. You can barely tell, but this thing is pretty clean. I just would have liked to have seen some sort of texture for this leg. Maybe a little bit of torn up pants or something like that, instead of it just sort of looking like a leg just inserted. But I really like this figure. As much as I'm like, I wish this was this and this was that. But I mean, that's what I do. I give my opinion as I'm reviewing it. And I'm also just making sure you guys are aware of what you're getting for your $20, or if you get these figures on sale, things like that. But I really, really like the figure. Overall, all the joints are really tight. But let's get her posed up with the sword and stuff and see how she looks. Posing her's a pain in the butt. Okay, like trying to get her to pose up and stand and all stuff is a complete pain. And there's even a part of this figure that really, really irks me, and I'm going to show it to you guys. And it's the freaking sword. It's not even the sword, it's the hand, because I'm bringing it in here. Look at that. Why give us one grip in hand that can't even hold on to the sword? And you want to see something? Here, just do a little rotating. Like, that is ridiculous. So I'm probably going to have to use hot water, hopefully get her hand to form tighter around the sword and stuff, because I mean, that's ridiculous. You can't do crap with it. When I was trying to pose, the thing kept falling, flopping around, looking horrible. It makes the posing look awful. When you can't hold on to the sword properly or tight enough to get her into a nice dynamic pose, it takes away, and it just like, it doesn't even matter if this figure has articulation or not. It's upsetting, but I'm not going to let that take away from how gorgeous this figure looks. And definitely recommend snagging her up, because she looks great. And if you're a Daredevil fan, you definitely got to have her go with your Daredevil. And especially behind her, I got, my makeshift Shadowland Daredevil. I know it's not really Shadowland Daredevil, but still, I might just have to put her back there to enjoy some beers and stuff with them instead of Spider Woman. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you think that I should replace Spider Woman with Typhoid Mary and have her enjoying some pizza and beer and all that good stuff. But that sums up my unboxing and review of the Legend Series Typhoid Mary from the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure Wave. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I want you guys to check out the Toyco Toys and Collectibles Facebook groups. Both links are down below. First one's community, so you can interact with fellow nerds and collectors. Let's talk figs. Share some photos of your collections. Ask questions about certain figures. That's what the group's all about, interacting. You can even trade with other collectors and things like that. And you also have the second group, which is the pre-order group. Be in the know with your collectibles. Make sure you're not paying over prices, priced on figures and collectibles because you waited, or, because you're just not aware. So new figures are going to be coming out, and it'll pop up there. And I know Toyco definitely gives you great deals on cases of Marvel Legends when those new waves hit. So you can just buy a case and call it good. No more hunting on that part. You just get it, enjoy it. Unless you want to do doubles or army build, that's a whole different level of collecting. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.